Hey guys, it's Thursday, April, I don't know what, I'm not sure, it's early April still, April 5th. So, I've been doing 30 days of yoga for the past, like, 12 days, because, I don't know, I decided that I wanted to. I've been trying to eat better, exercising, just trying to be a healthier person because, I have to lose weight for my implant so that it works properly. And so that's what I'm trying to do. I ended up buying my tablet. I bought it online actually. It came on like a crazy sale, so I bought it. The Galaxy Tab A, it's on its way. I have to check the tracking number today. Lizzie, what you doing? I have the window open because I was getting hot. I don't feel particularly good today. I don't know why, but I feel really tired. I probably wasn't breathing well last night or something, I don't know. But at least I have a good schedule and everything. I've been sticking to my schedule, getting Patreon things done. I have to upload the tiny comic today. I don't know, I painted my nails, but they don't look very nice. I gotta make breakfast, I don't know what I want to make. But I do know that I need to go to the store and buy more vegetables. Hopefully they'll pay my husband on time and we'll be able to buy vegetables. I have to go to a wedding on the 14th. Means I need to find a dress. I have a few somewhere. See which one fits. They all should fit. We'll see. I'll probably wear my pink polka dot one. I really like that one. Probably have to take it to be cleaned. But, that's just stuff that we have to get. Stuff that we have to do. So, there will be video of that wedding. I hope. If I remember my camera. Or why not? Guys, it's the 8th of April and my new tablet has arrived. So you can see it's almost the exact same size as my, well, it is. I mean, this is the Artisol D10, which means it's 10 inches, and this is 10.1 inches. So, yeah, so it's new, and it's shiny, and it's to replace my iPad, which I already put back in its box. I was gonna do a whole, like, ceremonious thing where I put the old one in the box and then brought out this one, but I started playing with it already, so it was like, why go through the trouble? But the thing is, I accidentally got the wrong one. That's what I get for not reading. And look, fingerprints all over. But apparently there are two different of these. You have the Galaxy Tab A, with the stylus and the one without the stylus. This is the one without the stylus, so that's why it was such a low price when I bought it. But it, since it doesn't have the stylus, it isn't compatible with any of the S Pens, so that means that I can't use an S Pen on it, so I can't get pressure sensitivity when I sketch, but I can still sketch on it. I can use a regular stylus and it should work fine. And you know, and then I had to replace my keyboard because a ghost came and dropped coffee on it. It wasn't me, it was a ghost. And it died. Like all the bottom keys, these ones didn't work, and for a while these ones didn't work, but then they started working. But these ones didn't work at all, and I think the control and caps lock didn't work either. But yeah, that's what happened. So I got a new one, and it's all small, and it came with a mousse. So a bunch of new things, nice things. And I put my washi in a box. I bought this at the dollar store, and it did not cost $1. But I got tired of having the mannequin up there, and Kira's up there, and Joshua, and Keeks. Hi, Keeks. But yeah, mostly new tablet. So I'm going to play stuff on it because I'm an adult, and that's what adults do. I want to show you. I wish it wasn't so shiny. Ugh. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Hey guys, it's April 11th, and I thought I would talk about something that happened on my Instagram stories. I wanted to kind of get more into, not really more into detail, but just get it like out, because it happened and I was still thinking about it, and I think if I say it out loud it will help. I really wish I had a tripod. But anyway, I think sometime yesterday my neighbor's niece, grandniece, broke up with her boyfriend, who we will call Skater Boy, and Skater Boy decided to come over crying, being very annoying, very pathetic, and he was just there. And I got so many pictures of him just sitting there. He's standing against the door, yelling at the door so that she would open it, telling her that he wanted to talk to her, begging her to open the door. Like, easily an hour passed that he was there, just being really annoying. And since my desk is right next to the door, I was hearing everything, and it was really annoying. I couldn't get any work done. And after an hour or so, neighbor's niece comes out. She tells him, you know, what are you doing here? Why do you want to be here? You've been here for an hour. Just go home. I don't want to be with you anymore. All you do is take my money, get high, and be generally useless. You don't even keep any of your promises, you know, stuff like that. You know, general, I'm breaking up with you stuff, you know. She closes the door, and he's just still crying and trying to get her to open the door again, saying he just wants to talk to her and stuff like that, and just keeps doing it. Another hour passes, and he's starting to yell, like, a lot. Like, he's just yelling, and I was like, I want to call the cops so that they'll take him away. He's just being very annoying, and she's not going to let him in. It's just, you know, he's just disturbing the peace at this point. I didn't call the cops. One of our other neighbors called the cops. And the cops came. They handcuffed him to the railing. I have pictures of that. And while he was handcuffed to the railing, the cops were talking to the girl, and she told them, no, take him away, because if you leave him, he's going to stay here. And so they take him down, they escort him downstairs, and they just kind of leave him downstairs because I guess, you know, he wasn't technically doing anything illegal. He was just being very annoying. And that was it. He stayed there for like a couple minutes, and then he just runs back up the stairs and starts yelling again. And I'm like, this dude, this skater boy's just, he doesn't know when it's over, you know? And so he's there for another hour, like at least an hour and a half. And he's starting to get violent. He's throwing his skateboard. He's slamming his hands on the door, and it's starting to get, you know, just a little too far. So I download the app. I didn't know this previously, but apparently our police department has an app. So I downloaded it. I pressed the chat, and I was texting an operator about what was going on. Said he's getting violent. He's starting to yell about things. There are kids in there. I want them to come in and take him. And so she said, okay, we're sending police. Chat ends, and I wait. He's there for another 40 minutes, easy. 40 minutes he's there yelling. And then I hear the sirens, and he hears the sirens, and he bolts. He leaves, and he heads down towards the parking lot. And the cop shows up like 3 minutes later. And then I see the cop downstairs. I get his attention. I go downstairs and I talk to him. I talk to the cop. I'm telling the cop that, you know, this guy was just here. He was starting to get violent. It was just, I want him taken away. I don't feel safe here. And the cop said, okay, what does he look like? I showed him a picture because I'd taken a shit ton of pictures and video. And he said, okay, I'm going to look around. If I find him, I'll pick him up. If we don't find him and you see him again, call us. I have to pause the video. So I guess the cop leaves because I guess he didn't find him. And it's hot. It was really hot yesterday, which probably also contributed to how emotional I was about all this. So I think, well, I guess he's gone, whatever. So I go to open the windows in our room so that there could be some airflow through the house. And I look out the window. He's sitting out near the parking lot. And I'm like, well, the cop told me to call if I saw him, and I see him. So I call the police again because he's starting to make threatening motions towards the building. He's talking to someone downstairs. It was scary shit. Like, I mean, really not good stuff. So I call the cops. I tell them I called before. I told them that he was here. He was being violent. He's downstairs. He's waiting for her to come downstairs to go to her mom's house. I want you to come and take him, or anything. Said, what's he look like? I describe him, and and she said, okay, keep an eye on him. When the cops come, get their attention, tell them where to go, stuff like that. And so the cops show up like some 10 minutes later, maybe. They grab him, they put him in the back of the truck, and they leave. And I'm finally able to open the goddamn door because it was hot in here and I wanted air. And so it was calm and quiet and nice for like an hour, and he comes back again. I don't know where they let him go, but they let him go because, I mean, technically he's not doing anything illegal, but still, you know, he comes back and he's knocking on her door again, and at least this time he's not being loud about it, you know. And since we had our door open, he asks us if we know where she is, and we're like, we don't give a fuck. You know? Whatever your problem is your problem. Don't ask us about anything. And And so she answers the door, and she's talking to him through the door, and then I guess her aunt tells her, you know, like, close the door, we don't want to hear any of your stupid shit or something like that. And so she goes out of the house and is talking to him out on the porch, and they're talking for a good hour and a half. Like, she was basically telling him just to leave, but he was being an annoying fuck. And I guess he finally got her to pity him enough that she decided to forgive him for some stupid reason, and I guess he's still gonna be around again. I don't feel safe. I don't want him here. But if he does anything, I'm calling the cops right away and telling them that they already picked him up twice, and that he's here being just a douche canoe, and I want him taken away. But if anything happens between now and then, it's all her problem. If he hits her, she decided to stay with him. It's like, I did my part. You know, I got him taken away, and you decided to forgive him, you know. Yesterday was such a long day. It was so unnecessary. Like, she should have told him to fuck off, and she should have called the cops herself. When I went downstairs to talk to the cop, the lady on the second floor told me that he already has a history of being violent with her. And I'm like, she chose this then. She knows. She knows, and she still was kissing him out in the porch. So, I'm not doing anything. But I do want to get my neighbor's number, though. And maybe we can talk about anything that goes on in the building, because I feel like that's something that needs to happen. So I'm going to continue working on commissions, well, on the Patreon rewards, because right now I'm doing one, and I still have to do another one so that I can get them out this week. Could have had them done yesterday, but no, they had to ruin my Tuesday. So what happens when you live in an apartment, I guess. Trying to record the bullet journal video for this month, and one of my files, well, didn't quite work. My phone died while I was recording, so it like corrupted the file, so I'm trying to fix it. I know you cannot hear him. Oh my god. This dude has been fighting on the phone for like a good 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, I should go record it. Let's see what's going on. Oh my god, I can't believe I got that. But yeah, we heard him yelling, and my husband's like, go check, see who it is. And I'm like, oh, it's just some dude yelling on his phone, and now he's like, what? Oh my god. I hope that phone wasn't expensive. Don't people know that throwing things doesn't actually help? Like, at all, it just makes you feel worse? Especially since he broke the damn thing. Look at the pieces right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can. There, I can see part of it. I think the shiny part's the battery. I don't know. My goodness. It starts getting hot and people start getting angry. I swear. Ignore the cable that we can't get rid of because it's on our roof and we don't want to get up there. But yeah. April has been quite eventful with people doing random shit. I wonder how long he's gonna lie there. Well, not lie there. How long he's gonna just sit there. Let me see if I can get it back. Not really, but I don't want to open the window, so. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what you were fighting about, but you can sit there and contemplate your life for however long you want, I guess. So he finally got up and picked up the pieces of his phone. There he goes, doing the walk of shame. I'm gonna hide. Okay, maybe not. Because he couldn't get back together or something. Goodbye. Goodbye. If you kick our car, I swear I'm gonna... Hey, Rossi. Oh, no. I don't think we have bungee cords in the house. I think they're in the car. So this is what happened today. Husband moved everything. This used to be in that room, and it's now over here. Still gotta get rid of that. I guess it feels nicer. Husband's playing God of War 4. I gotta record a voiceover for my YouTube video since I don't have a microphone. I gotta use my phone. Sup, it's April 25th. It's been a while since the incident with my neighbor. She's been hanging out with the guy, you know, ever since. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what the hell I did, she's still gonna be with him. I'll put you guys down here while I clean my glasses. Let's hope you don't fall. But anyway, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. If she wants to hang out with an obvious idiot, no good skater boy, then she can hang out with an idiot, no good skater boy who doesn't make money, who doesn't have ambitions, who is just in a whatever, you know. Unless he does something really bad, I'm not going to be calling the cops again. So I'll just have to keep an ear open, I guess, just in case. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet. That must have been really loud for you. I'm sorry. Let me turn down my speaker. I have you guys sitting on my speaker. I didn't think about what would happen if my computer made noise. But anyway, I've been doing mostly, I did the images for Patreon. I got a couple of commissions done. I have to upload a couple of commissions right now. Just finished and uploaded, well, I uploaded it yesterday. I edited it on Monday, and I published it today. Today's Wednesday. My newest bullet journal video, which I actually really liked. I liked the way it came out. But probably the biggest piece of news is that I reached my first Patreon goal. So that means that I have to redo the Patreon information I have in my bullet journal, because I have to do 2 time lapses now because I reached my first goal. So it's going to be a time lapse. Well, let's see. Let's look at April. Come here. Okay. April. Well, May, because we are in April. Okay, so in May, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. So if I put the first, and it's on Wednesdays, so I can upload the first time lapse, and then the bullet journal video, another time lapse, and then, well, the vlog at the end of the month. So that should actually do it. every 2 weeks I do time lapses. So one time lapse is probably going to be about the tiny comic, maybe, I don't know, I have to decide exactly what I'm going to record, and then another one is just a random practice video that I haven't decided yet. So I have to plan all of that this week, because next week's only 2 days, so I have to plan that all. So I have a couple of days to do that. Yeah, as a Patreon goal is going amazing. I have like, I don't know, 2 more months maybe, or another month. I have to keep actually looking at you so that I know where you are. Yeah, probably another 2 months and I'll be able to get the new camera so it doesn't look horrible and I don't have to be making sure that you don't run out of time. 5 minutes. And I'm going to have a new mic and a tripod so that I don't have to hold you. And, you know, it's going to be, like, a lot easier to do these vlogs and to do bullet journal videos and put audio on my time lapses, which is something I've been wanting to do forever, but since I don't have a mic, I haven't been able to do it. I'm thinking about getting an adapter for my headphones. Let me get them. And now I'm dropping stuff. My headphones, which you guys saw that I got for my anniversary. I want, these have a single cable and the mic attaches to the bottom. No, not this side, this side. Attaches here. So since it's only one cable, I need an adapter so that my computer knows that this one cable is for both mic and headphones. So I need to get that. It's not really expensive from what I was looking up on eBay. Let's put you guys right over here for now and lift this up. I was checking on eBay. They're like $2 more or less, and so it's not going to be expensive, and then I'll be able to have my headphones on and play online games, whatever, you know, and we can stream games on Twitch, which I really want to do it also, but I haven't made time. Well, I have the time. The thing is, I have the time, but I haven't been able to schedule it. Like, I'm not sure what days to do it on. I'm not sure, you know, things, because my life is up in the air mostly. I don't have a steady job, so I don't have a steady schedule. So, since there are days when I have commissions and days that I don't have commissions, like most of my commissions come in at the beginning of the month, so and I work on them for about 8 hours at a time, which I should stop doing. I really should, you know, work more and taking breaks. What you doing, Mochi? Mochi, is the door scaring you, you dumb dog? Anyway, I've been getting better at taking breaks and actually stopping work before 10. So things I would like to get eventually are capture cards for the PlayStation, and for the Wii U, and for my 3DS, so that I can stream the games I actually like playing on Twitch. You know, I would also love to stream Slime Rancher and Stardew Valley and The Sims and, you know, the games that I like playing on my PC, but I haven't made a time to actually, you know, stream. If I could decide on an actual time to start streaming, like, I don't know, maybe start at 8 and end at midnight, maybe 4 hours of streaming games, that would go by so fast. Every single, I don't know, on Thursdays. It would have to be on a very random day, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, because Fridays, very often, I don't know what's going to go on at the end of the day. On Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays are completely off the table because I have no idea what's going to happen. I could be home, I could not be home. It's depends on what's going on in life. But usually Saturday and Sundays I'm not at home until past 11, so it wouldn't make any sense to make any commitments on Saturdays and Sundays. Mondays is the beginning of the week, and I don't know how I'll be feeling after whatever happened on Sundays and Saturdays. So it would have to be either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So I have to decide which one of those to make a stream day so that I can stream, even if it's just a couple of hours and my husband's home. So I'll make decisions. I'll probably end up talking to him about it, so we'll see.